Today I just found out I'm getting kicked out the military. So subscribe to my channel to watch my journey of being kicked out of the military. The U.S. Army edition, that is. I am Jamila Bellenport. Subscribe and stay tuned. Peace. I've never been kicked out of the military before, have you? I mean, I only been in 6 months, 16 months. So, should I model? Should I act? Should I do this gospel singing thing? Need to be a preacher's wife? I'm a prophetess. Mouth always getting me in trouble. Getting kicked out in 10 days. Here we go. Let's go. First of all, can I just say the military is very hypocritical. They want to yell and cuss all in your face. I'm 31 years old. I done did life. I done been homeless twice. The moment I snap, they want to write you up. They want to kick you out. They want to act like they've been perfect since birth. They want to act like they don't drink, smoke, curse, and do all that, which I don't. But I will say something, but I won't. This is day 2. What I'm currently doing is researching Amazon jobs. That's the quickest job to get. Great job, good pay, pretty decent for me. I'm single, I'm chilling. So along with my friends, they already have a bunch of Amazon jobs lined up. So they have Amazon, my best friend stays. And currently, that's probably where I'm going when I get out next Friday to Lawrence. Currently trying to see if they'll pay for me to go to Lawrence, or if they're going to pay for me to go. They're going to pay for me to go back to Dallas, but I want to see if they can send me straight to Lawrence. If not, I'll have to pay to get from Dallas to Lawrence. I found out that I have a general discharge under honorable conditions, and they have it like that. It says specifically because I repeatedly hit a young lady, which is untrue. The girl was a bully and I was in defensive mode, and she basically gave me a concussion. It was hitting me. She was way taller and bigger than me. I couldn't even get a lick in, but that's what they put because she lied on the documents. So it put that, and it said specifically for that. So I guess maybe if it wasn't for that, I would have got an honorable discharge. I don't know, but the ma'am said in 6 months I can update it. So I'm currently looking at jobs. I'm looking at Amazon, and then I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to get, I think I'm going to work for a year and then get on unemployment so I can save up and then go to college after a year. That's the plan. So this is day 2, and there are 8 more days to go before they put me out, and I'm vlogging the whole way, so stay tuned. Bye. So I've been homeless twice in my life. First time was with my mom back in college. She was sick. We ended up living in a car for 6 months before God blessed us with an apartment. She passed away about 4 months later. I ended up being homeless again, living outside. Got kicked out of a homeless shelter, jealousy and all this stuff. Went to my behavioral health appointment, tried to see if that could delay the process and give me a chance to stay in and finish, because I'm in the middle of therapy. And I was told that in the middle of therapy, they can't just chapter. You have to finish the therapy, see with your provider. But they was like, no, get out anyway. So that's where I'm at, day 4.
Me, I know say I do not deserve your love, oh love. Oh no, 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 no. You shine your light all upon me. Now you way they give me reading. Now you way they give me victory. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You way give me no, 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 no. No, 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 no.
So this is day 5. I literally have 5 days until they're putting me out, or at least trying to. And right now I thought I'd go back to an old spot. I visited Main Post to take care of some situations, that some places I needed to visit for out processing. And I'm at the swing set.
Up again, yeah. It restores me when I trip it till I stumble off the edge and tip a toe and get off again. And get off again, yeah. And I was all alone. He put families around me, yeah. And when I need to move forward, it brings the people that I need. Not yet at the top of my game, but the love of God been taking me places. Not yet at the top of my goals, but the love of God been giving me places.
I used to come here and listen to my music, enjoy the day.
That it did just show the love it gives to me, too much it did do.
So I thought I'd come back here one last time, enjoy the view
la love. You make give me la 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 love. La 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 love. You make give me la 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 love. La 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 love. You make give me la 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 love. La 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 love.
Spot when I first got here. It is so beautiful.
Number one prescription. I'm way too high. Supernatural invitation. Love for all they tell me. Don't they give me story. Yo. You go live the 99. Run come looking for your boy. I do that all shit. To enjoy this life I'm living. Make you join me, say. Yes, to Georgia. One know I am in all. Take my heart, take my soul. Everything I give to you, my Lord. La 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 love. You will give me la 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 love. La 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 love. You will give me la 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 love. La 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 love. You will give me la 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 love. La 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 love. Yeah, yeah.
It's so beautiful out here today. It was actually very cloudy and windy, like it was about to rain. The sun is kind of peeking out, and I was like, this is a good Facebook shot. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Before the wind tries to blow it all away. This is what I tell myself as they're kicking me out of the army, and as I'm learning to control my mouth, my temper, and self-control. What God has for me. I'm gonna tell you guys, when they first gave me the news, I was so stressed out, and I'm still stressing, not gonna lie. But I have to trust God, I have to stay prayed up, and I have to move on. And whatever God allows and whatever He has for me, it is for me. Me and my friend swing. This was actually supposed to be a picture, so this is just weird right now because this is weird. But I'll let it finish, and then probably I'm gonna miss this spot. Yeah, this is that.
For the Lord your God will go with you. It will not fail you or abandon
I
you.
always have to be so dramatic.
Anytime when you kill all the birthday bomb. And when I mess up in the cover bomb. Sometimes when now you ain't they give me reading. Now you ain't they give me victory. La 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 la. La 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 la. You ain't give me la 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 la. La 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 la. You ain't give me la 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 la. La 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 la. You ain't give me la 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 la. La 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 la.
Okay, so I'm currently in the middle of behavioral health, and they're trying to do this booty chapter because young folks be jealous. They not like our mama generation. They be hating, so they be trying to kick you out over petty stuff. So that's the situation I'm in. So I was trying to see if behavioral health can stop it, but this chick came out and she was like, yeah, there was this major at behavioral health, Caucasian lady, and she looked like she on some other stuff. Like she looked like she just in cahoots with my whole unit. That's kind of, I feel like they just haters, really. And when I say that, I don't feel like I have a good team is all I'm saying. And she was like, no, we can still kick you out in the middle of behavioral health. So
I can't live without the fact that you died on the cross for me. I can't live without the fact that all your glory's over me. I can't live without the fact that you saved me from my disease. I can't live without the fact that I'm gonna praise you on my knees. So I who live the 99, run from looking for your boy. I do that all shit to enjoy this life I'm living. Make you join me, say. Yes, to Georgia, one know I am in all, no. Courage in me. Take my heart, take my soul. Love, you will keep me.
Today I am at the PX. Just came up here. I had some lunch, bought my laptop. Just gonna relax, enjoy the day, take it easy. I'm gonna wash clothes when I go back to my room, clean up my room. Alright, so I'm currently 4 days away from the exit. Today is day 6. I'm at the PX. I'm going to enjoy the day. I'm going to go back later, maybe about 6 o'clock, wash and clean up, and I'm going to start packing. So that's where I'm at today. So I have to go to church tomorrow, to my home church here while I'm at Columbus. It's called Peaceful Holiness Church. I was going there and to sightseeing on base. I have to tell them that I'm leaving. I have to tell them that it's a done deal, and that's going to hurt because I know they're going to take that hard, but I got to find the strength to tell them. It's currently the process of telling everybody goodbye. You know, just telling them that, yeah, it's a wrap, and that, you know, I got to move on to bigger and greater things. I have to work on what I need to work on, but it's not the end. It's a lesson learned. It's also, it wasn't a good team, but life goes on. Today, I'm trying a new drink at Starbucks. I saw a customer with it. It's called Vanilla Bean Frappe with added Oreo chips. And here it is. So, today is good day. It's a new drink here. It looks really good. Okay, so I'm going to take my first sip. This is my first time trying Frappe with added Oreo chips at Starbucks. It's day 6, so I did find some good things. It tastes like the Oreo ice cream thing with a burger. It's really good.
Perfect in him, cause he lives in me. I'm shining bright, cause I'm God kind and I carry Christ. Darkness cannot withstand.
Today is day 10. I'm at the airport. They put me out today. This is my separation day. They gave me a re-enlistment code of 4. And as far as I know, you can't re-enlist with a 4. They did the most. I already had a dream they was going to give me a 4. It's just the enemy, but at the same time, God can use this and move me where he needs me to be. So that's where I'm at. Okay, so I'm headed to Dallas, and then from Dallas, I'll be headed to Massachusetts to stay with my best friend for a while. Since they gave me that re-enlist to figure out how to upgrade that, or if I can, or whatever. So I already have my plans laid out, and I'll come back in the next clip and show y'all my plans for the future. When God wills. Bye. Okay, so I just touched down in Boston. My friend is sharing a moment to pick me up. Alright, and I'm going to just stay here temporarily, maybe a month, maybe 2 weeks to figure out if I'm going to be able to go to the airport or if I'm going to college. And so this is where I am right now. I'm going to temporarily stay with my friend, try to figure out my life, get my unemployment, get food stamps, and move on. Alright, so I'm in Boston. I just touched down. This is the beginning of trying to figure out what in the world am I going to do now that, you know, this whole situation has occurred. See if I can get in the Air Force, or if I'm going to college. I don't want to just go back into working. I have to figure this thing out. Guess what? It's snowing in Boston. Look, guys, it's snowing. This is Lawrence. I didn't even know it was snowing. I was just laying down, depressed, trying to figure life. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Snow is everywhere. The chipmunks are singing. The trees and roofs are white. In the middle of March, it's beginning to look at. See if you guys can see me. Oh my gosh, I'm getting slapped in the face. It's snowing pretty hard. It's raining and snowing at the same time. I'm gonna get up. It's so pretty. Look at it. Okay, let's see if y'all can see me. Can you see? There we go. Here in Lawrence, I'm gonna do a 360 for you all. It's so pretty. Check it out. I love the way it looks, you guys. It's so beautiful. Let's see, I'm gonna show you guys how pretty it looks. Look at everything. All the cars are snow. This is the prettiest. Is this not the prettiest thing? Up north is so pretty. It's so cold out here. This is me. It's beautiful. Okay, so I'm at the food stamp office today. This is the 15th of March. I thought I was going to get paid today, but apparently it takes like a month when you get separated from the Army to get paid, and separation pay doesn't come on the 15th. And then I'm waiting on the food stamp office to call me to see if I can get some emergency. Okay, so to give y'all a summary of what I'm going through right now, I'm talking to an Air Force recruiter since I got out on the 10th. Right now I just have to figure out if he can let me in owing $6,000 to a previous apartment that I didn't tell them I was joining the Army. I just left. And so if the Air Force doesn't work, then I'm going to try the Navy recruiting office. And then if the Navy doesn't work, I'm going to, God's willing with all of this, then I would apply for college and do college and all that. I was only a year away from graduating as a teacher, so if I can't get in the Air Force and then the Navy, then college is the option. I was going to make this video longer to show y'all whether I join the Air Force or the Navy or like include the college, but this phone sucks. I need another phone, so I'm gonna end this right here with me getting separated from the Army and just showing y'all that, and then y'all have to stick around and follow the YouTube to follow my story and see what I do next. In conclusion, I learned to keep my mouth shut. And that even with that, I still don't think they should have put me out. I do think that younger people are not as patient. I think since I'm 31, that worked against me. If I was 18, I could have got away with it. But I'm going to move on and see what God has. I want to thank my Bible study friends back home in Columbus, Georgia for supporting me through this process. I miss y'all. Austin, Avery, Trenton, Tasha, Dee, Lisa, you got a beautiful name, and all the rest of y'all. And I just want y'all to know that I will be okay and that I will overcome this process. I've learned that when I maybe don't get along with somebody, or even if they are, I can tell that maybe something's not right or they mistreated me, to just be quiet, because I don't need to give people the ammunition they need if they really don't like you to go ahead and fire you or do what they want to do. So I learned that through this process. But life moves on. So if I can get in the Air Force and Navy, I will. If not, then it's not God's will. I can pursue teaching, and more than anything, I can pursue drawing closer to God and seeking after God. And if I put him first and seek ye first the kingdom of God, all these other things will be added. He'll lead me to where I need to be. So I'm doing everything I need to be doing right now, just temporarily getting the assistance I need until I get back on my feet, whether that's in the forces again or just going to college, finishing my teaching degree so that I can go into being that teacher and leader I need to be. Fortunately, some things don't work out the way we wanted it to. I didn't like the way that worked out for me in the Army. I wanted to leave with honor, with dignity as a leader. That didn't happen. I did get a general under honorable discharge, but I wanted honorable. I wanted to be an officer. I wanted to be a leader. So if I get another chance, and it's God's will, I'll go in and I'll do those 4 years, and I'll be quiet in those situations where they're, where maybe I don't get along with somebody or I don't think something's right. I've learned to just be quiet. My mom's been telling me that for years, but it's taken some time to really get it. Sometimes you got to learn the hard way, whether it's fair or not. Like, I know I need to take responsibility for learning to control my emotions and my mouth. I'm a woman, black woman. I've been through things, but there's no excuse. I have to learn to just be quiet in those times, and then everything else will work out. Whether, you know, people do what they need to do or they try to cheat you or whatever, like, God's still directing. All things work together for the good of them that love the Lord. So I'm just gonna do what I need to do to get better, and that's work on my emotions and be quiet in those tough situations and move on and go into what God has for me to be. So everybody that truly cares for me, that's truly concerned, thank you. I love you. Soldier Riding out. Before I was enlisted in the United States Army, I was enlisted in the Army of the Lord, and I'm dying in the Army of the Lord, and I'm dying a warrior for Christ, a general for Christ, okay? We leading nations to Christ. He moves mountains and conies to valleys, okay? So I'm gonna be all right long as I got Jesus. And everybody that's rock with me got a chance to know me. I love and miss y'all back in Columbus, Sightseeing Church, Peaceful Holiness Church, my Bible study, Barracks crew, and everybody else that see this. God bless y'all. Lieutenant Danzler, First Sergeant Wright, if y'all come across this, I don't even have no hard feelings for y'all. I was upset at first, but that's not God. I take responsibility for everything that I did. And then, like I said, whatever else not right, all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord. And then even with Sergeant Callahan, God is love. So, hey, I'm going to take responsibility for everything I did wrong. And then some of the stuff I believe was kind of petty, and maybe people didn't really like me like that, but it doesn't matter, because like I said, all things work together for the good of them that love the Lord. So I'm out. Be blessed. I wish y'all nothing but the best to my to 316 Calf Brigade, and to everybody I just mentioned. I wish y'all nothing but the best. I wish I could have been a better light for y'all. Wish in those times where I was emotional, I wouldn't be going off and stuff like that. I just wish I would have been a better light and a representation of Jesus while there. But even in this, like I said, I've learned. So I wish y'all the best. I don't have no hard feelings. Everybody just keep me in your prayers. I'm well. I ain't a sad story. I'm a survivor. God delivered me from homeless twice. One was 6 months with my mom in the car. He blessed us with a place. One was like 2 months and a half, 3 months, sleeping at the airport, sleeping outside. But I only made it because God was with me. And just like he brought me from nothing to something, he can do the same thing now. But before I was homeless, I always lived a blessed life. I grew up blessed, middle class with my mom. Half my family was rich. My other family was in the projects. So I had a nice little base. My mom was down to earth. She was very classy, very intelligent, hardworking, told me to work for everything I want, not to depend on nobody or the system. I ain't even want to get on food stamps and I didn't when I had my mom. I didn't till she died, and I had to humble myself and say, hey, I need some help. So I ain't of that system mentality. I'm just gonna get it for what I need it. Then I'm gonna go ahead and pursue my education or get back in the forces and do this thing right, whatever God permits. Yeah, that's it. I'm rocking out with that. I hope I said everything I wanted to say, because I think I forgot some. Anyway, I'm blessed. My point was, some people hear you say, oh, you was homeless, and they think, oh, well, you was nothing, you going back to nothing. No, I grew up blessed. I grew up going on cruises, I'm Pentecostal, so I would go to the Pentecostal Assembly convention with my mother every year. We would always stay in the fanciest and nicest hotels, the Marriotts and the Hyatt Regencies downtown, and they were nice. So I grew up experiencing nice things and nice places. My first trip I went to, as a matter of fact, I was 8 years old. I just moved to Dallas with my mom, and we went to Hawaii. Then after Hawaii, San Antonio, Texas. Then we did a cruise at 9. Then I did another cruise at 17, another cruise at 19. And every year, aside from the Pentecostal Assemblies of the World Convention in whatever state it was at, and whatever, I experienced, I grew up, me and my mom would travel. So we go to Myrtle Beach, we go somewhere. So I grew up going to, let's just put it like this. Before I was 17, I had already been to like 7 countries outside the USA. That being Cozumel, Mexico, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Turks and Caicos, the Virgin Islands, Hawaii. I seen Pearl Harbor at 8, like I said. So I wasn't less fortunate. And I realized growing up in Dallas, when I heard everybody else as I grew up say that they had never been outside of Dallas, how blessed I was. It didn't hit me because I thought it was normal. So I grew up very blessed. But as I got older here, lost my mom, I encountered some struggles. I encountered 6 months of homelessness with her at the end because she was sick, and we fell on hard times, and God blessed us to come out. And then she died. I went back into homelessness for a few months. Then I had an apartment, and God blessed me, moved me out of that apartment, from Walmart to Amazon, through that whole situation. And so all things work together for God's good. So I say all that to say I was never nothing, and nobody's nothing. Even if they did grow up just dirt poor and never been outside of where they from, those be the greatest artists, the greatest musicians, the greatest whoever, because they have so much passion and so much struggle. That's what makes them a great artist. But we're supposed to use it for God's glory. So I'm blessed. I'll keep y'all in my prayers. I got nothing but love for y'all. Keep me in your prayers, and know that I'm going to make it to those that actually care for me out there and that love me and that remember Z. Yes, and I'm going to better myself, and I am going to work on my mouth and my emotions. God bless y'all. Love y'all. Bye. Massachusetts is beautiful. The East Coast is nice, so that's a cool thing. This video has ran too long. Stay tuned to figure out what I do. Follow my journey. Subscribe to the channel. And you'll see me. Hopefully you'll see me over time progress and get better and better. My wigs are in my other suitcase. These are my little baby locks. I plan to rock them for like 2 to 3 years. And then they're actually pretty long. It doesn't look like it, but they're pretty medium. I could perm this and it'll be a cute little bob or short haircut. But what I'm going to do is rock it out till they get to my shoulders. And I'm going to comb them muds out. So it's cute. I get the rock locks, something I never liked, and I changed my mind. I liked them. I was like, this is gonna be a good protective style. Then I started looking at the locks video. I said, yo, locks are dope. And so I did a whole 360 with the lock world. But yeah, they dope. They ain't the best right now. Probably gotta retwist them. And I ain't the best. I did them myself, but I like them. My baby hair's not done. So, but anyway, see y'all later. God bless. Love y'all. See. One love, baby. That's God's love. Jesus is love. Acts chapter 2, verse 38. Repent, be born again, baptized in Jesus' name for remissions of your sins. Be filled with the Holy Spirit. You know your girl is apostolic, born and raised in that thing. What else? Isaiah 55. Jesus loves y'all. God is love. And I just thank God for allowing me to have love in my heart during this, and to realize too. Like my friend said, take responsibility for whatever it is that I did wrong and grow from it and move on from everything else, because all things work together for the good and the love of the Lord. I ain't got no hard feelings for nobody. I wish y'all the best. Be blessed. And Lieutenant Dancer, for those times you did take to talk to me and to encourage me, woman to woman, even black woman to black woman, I appreciate it. For everything any of y'all have done for me. Hey, guess what? I appreciate it. Nevertheless. God bless y'all. Love y'all. One love. That's God's love. Let me get out of here. Yo, what's good?
My mother told me, she taught me well. Forget your failures, forgive yourself for moving on. Hey, 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 I know my review can't compare to what God will do with my life. I am forgetting what's behind me. I am finally decided. I know my review can't compare to what God will do with my life. And now I'm forgetting what's behind me. I am finally decided. I've been moving on. I'm moving on. Yeah. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Know that I will be. Know I will. Forgetting what's behind me, focusing on what's inside me. Christ ahead and I'm just in this body. Never would the love be spotted. I pride myself on bringing light to your parties. Holy Ghost, you rectify the mind, I'm naughty. Without you, it's powder, I'm a dry land. Without your power, I'm a nightmare. Nothing but trouble saying bye, man. Can't have 2 miles on a diamond. My brother called me, I could cry, man. Told me we moving, I'm in God's hands. Yeah. Told me we moving, I'm in God's hands. Bring my moving truck in. Gotta go. I'm moving. Told me we moving, I'm in God's hands. Told me we moving, I'm in God's hands.
I love it, because I've been wanting to get my nose pierced for a while now, but I can't do it.
Told me we moving, I'm in God's hands. lesser than. You will hear, congratulations, you're in the glory of God. Congratulations, He has done it for you. And you will come back with a new song to sing. God is good. Yes, you will come again with a new song of praise. God.
2 months ago, 2 weeks ago from the Army, and so that was devastating. That was hard. I do feel like I was cheating, didn't feel like I have enough mentorship or whatever, but I have to move on. With that being said, I'm going to pursue getting a CDL so that I can be a truck driver, try to get some success, want to be a boss, want to make money, tired of getting fired, tired of dealing with jealousy. It's hard dealing with my generation. It's just a lot I'm learning and accepting, but I want to excel, and I feel like that's a step in the right direction. So I'm going to go to Dallas, join this company. Happy Sunday to you. Yes, happy Sunday to you. And you know Jesus loves you. So make your way to service. Happy Sunday to you. Yes, happy Sunday to you. And you know Jesus loves you. Yes, you know Jesus. Happy Sunday to you. Yes, happy Sunday to you. And you know Jesus loves you. You already know what time it is. Go to church. Happy Sunday. Make your way to. He saved me. He raised me. He set me free. And through His blood I have victory. With that being said, the 27th of March is today. I did not get on unemployment, can't sit around doing nothing. I started my job at Amazon on the 4th of April, 1 a.m. to 11:50, 1875 an hour, baby. And at the end of this year, in November, I'm going to get my CDL. I have to wait a year because I just got my license last year. So I'm going from making $1,800 a month in the Army to $10,000 a month in Jesus' name. So the man said to move on. Guess what? All things work together. I'm moving on to big and better, baby.
Sister, make you stay strong, stay strong. Today, be your dawn. Be your dawn.